All right. I think first up, well, both insurance terms tonight are long-term care insurance, I believe. So I'll come at this two times. In the second one, we'll get into the activities of daily living. So don't worry about that on this first turn. I wanted to focus on some other things with long-term care. I think this is good for maybe even a couple of questions on the exam. So you want to definitely be tuned into the long-term care information, and just understanding the big picture. It can happen in multiple locations. When we think of it, we tend to think of nursing homes, but that's only one of the places that long-term care, particularly custodial care, could happen. Today we have assisted living centers, we have adult daycare centers, and I've told folks before, growing up, you used to see a gas station on every corner, and then it started to become McDonald's, or across from at Wendy's or Burger King, and then it became Starbucks and maybe another coffee brand, and now you're starting to see various long-term care types of facilities showing up on more and more blocks, because so many, we're living so long that so many of us are highly probable to have some kind of long-term care. But you've got the facility-based, and then you have home health care, and there is long-term care insurance out there that will pay for home health care. So you've got a wide range, not that they're going to test you specifically on the number of ways one can receive, but just understand that it all could be encompassing long-term care or custodial long-term care. One of the biggest things on this slide is just constantly remind yourself when studying long-term care that Medicare does not pay for long-term custodial care. There's a booklet that they put out every year called Medicare and You, to Medicare beneficiaries, participants. And it very prominently in there, it says it does not pay for long-term custodial care. That's what the exam's going to be after, is the need for custodial care. Medicare, no dice. Now, this gets confusing because you can see in the Medicare information that there are some provisions for skilled nursing care. And the key word is skilled. That's every day. That's doctor and nurse provided care. Think injections, think IVs, things like that, that are going to be administered by a nurse or a doctor. So if someone has been in the hospital first, and then they're discharged to a facility, Medicare will participate in a single benefit period for up to 100 days. The first 20 days are without any kind of copay. And then from day 21 to 100, there is a pretty sizable daily copay. And then after that, if it's the same benefit period, the recipient of the care would be on the hook for all costs if it was such a long extended stay. So this causes some problems in practice because everybody knows somebody who had some treatment in a nursing home and Medicare paid for it all. Talk to your older clients. Oh no, I don't need long-term care insurance because, well, 3 doors down, they were in a nursing home and Medicare paid for it all. Well, if you talked long enough to get the backstory, you would have found out they would have been in the hospital. Then they were discharged to a nursing home. And it was within that 20-day period, which is a lot of the claims are that way, right? But your basic mindset in the exam is Medicare does not pay for long-term custodial care. So that could be one of your pool questions right there. Then there are some dials you can turn. And so this would be for a type of question that you're trying to fit, the client's trying to fit long-term care into their financial plan, but maybe like for many, it's the cost. That's it's either that belief that no, Medicare is going to pay it all, or it's the cost because it can be so expensive. So understand there are variables in building the policy that can be turned. So this could be the case whether the question is focusing on making the recommendation to add it to the portfolio or how to make it affordable.